Just now I realized during a test recording that you can use your mouse scroll wheel to cycle through menu options. Does that work everywhere? It sure does. That's neat. What did I say last time? Hard. I played Arms Master and I said that Skully is next. And I started playing them in this order because the last thing I did before Arms Master was Arena Blaster. Right. Still on mild. When am I gonna play the other lethalities? I have no idea. Honestly, maybe if I have like loose ends to tie up, maybe then. There is one other thing I want to do, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna do it. Maybe that will also be a loose end. Or maybe at some point I'll just be like, screw it. I know I'm supposed to be climbing loops, but I'll sacrifice this run to show off a thing, because that's what it would take. So loop 2, Skully. Is there anything else I want to say? Oh, at this point I was wondering about secrets in the trials after I found that one ghost you can talk to if you wait for the candle to burn out. And I realized, I still haven't messed with Trial 2, as you can see, because I haven't quite finished the hitless run of this. Anyway, I did realize in Trial 2, if you set off the alarms, tiles disappear. So there's probably something hidden behind those at the very least. But I will investigate at a later date and show that off. I'm still very clueless as to these, but I'm almost certain there are new bosses here. Should be able to recognize at least one of them. Anyway, I won't dwell on it. Once I roll Devourer, Trial 3 is up. Well, I still want to do 2 trials in a video, actually. I will unlock both of them first. Although before I go in, I should check. I unlocked all of the tribal keywords, which probably have modules for Skully. And now I'm going to get the bombs. They do have varying prices, but I don't think they were that different. Okay, I'll start with gold, which is kind of a fun one. You have to shoot the bullet with the gold bomb for maximum effect. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Or ask me, I'm happy to answer if anyone's curious. Mirror bombs are kind of whatever, but sure. Yeah, playing Skully is a good idea because I don't invalidate the existence of bombs. That is true. Please tell me one of these weapons is okay. Okay, that's not happening anytime soon. I think, for the time being, Thunderhead. Thunderhead is neat. I remember 1 or 2 of the uniques, I think. Alright. Oh, you shoot 2 bullets now. Oh, I have bombs. That's so weird. Wait a minute, did they change that? Because isn't this the same... People missing the point and complaining about things that are working as intended. I think that's what that is. If I'm right. Maybe I'm overreacting. Let me know if I am. Oh, that's a cool addition. Wait, have I even fought Pollet before? Huh. I guess there's just more stuff in the game now. Alright, Skully already has ammo, but maybe that's exactly why I should pick it. Yeah, those patterns are starting to get a little concerning. Floor 1, haven't bought anything yet. Yeah, discount. Friend was over, and I had a lovely Sunday. We were just hanging out, playing games. Had some food at some point. But most of our time was spent playing Rail Heist 2-player mode in UFO 50. Oh, hey. Here for the same thing, I assume. That would make us enemies in the field. Good luck. Hail instead of... I see. Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, he really likes Rail Heist, and I kind of understand why. It's surprisingly deep. Sure. I think we must have played 50 rounds of it. I was ahead by 8 points or something. Over 50 rounds, actually. Yeah, it was way closer than last time. There he is. What was this guy's name, actually? Was it just Cavalier? That would make sense. I haven't fought him in so long. I've forgotten how to fight him well, actually. Alright, that would have been damage, but... Skully. Damage, max ammo, and a refill. Just gotta adjust something. Okay. Anyone else think the audio was a bit off in the previous video? I thought I was being overpowered. Maybe it had something to do with Soul Fury and the constant sounds of enemies getting hit. But I did lower the in-game volume ever so slightly just in case it's a general problem. Wait, kill him. Yeah! Just barely realized that I could do that. It's not just all twitchy, guys. You can use your brain to get through a lot of this game. Or, well, actually it's mostly twitchy, but your brain is not irrelevant. That's boring. Well... that's interesting. Sure. I'm gonna try not to overthink this. I'm a bit more comfortable with it now. That should be a fine spot. Oh, the, what is it called, actually? Recycle. Yeah, recycle is another stackable effect. Probably take out the mages first. Oh, they're still firing a lot of extra bullets. I shouldn't be so concerned about the changes. What? What? Okay. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I was like, oh, let's see what the floor 1 bosses look like on loop 2. What about the loop 2 bosses? Haven't even crossed my mind. Those are some weird attacks, but they're pretty awesome. Oh, do you have a desperation move? Oh, do I have to kill ghosts to... Yeah, it's like... Forgotten Ringleader, sort of. I could not pronounce the name of this boss, by the way. I might have to look at that again. Well, I guess I know what I need to do to unlock Trial 4 now, don't I? Alright, alright. I was actually doing exactly what I had to do, huh? More ammo. Damage and ammo. This is even more ammo. This has less ammo because of the damage, I guess. I should be picking more life. I'm gonna have to learn new stuff. Full caution now. After that. Okay, can I... Yeah! That's definitely what you're intended to do there with that level design. Oh yeah, there are a few enemies that have random variants. So for the Skullys, there's that Cyber Skully that shoots laser needles. Okay, for this thing Hey! Why'd you get up in my face like that? That might be loop behavior, actually. Bomb after getting hit. Okay, game, okay. I see you. I'm gonna start respecting you some more. Oh yeah, I guess if there's only one enemy, you don't even have to think about scrap collection. Oh, I have to look for secret rooms again now. Which should be fine, honestly. Oh, it was about to do the thing that I happened to pay attention to in the Donkey video. I watched yet another one of his videos about gamer cred, a very recent one that was very funny. I kinda lost it at, have you ever played a Spyro game in your life? Like, hell yeah, but also Lamau. Fortune for the long run. I don't think double damage is that common early on. Okay. I'm sweating. I have to use my bombs. Moving forward, I just can't ignore that. Okay, so the mirror bomb is the... Huh? That... Wait a minute. I heard something about loop-exclusive rooms. I have to say, that's genuinely amazing. Loop-exclusive bosses, loop-exclusive level design, changes to enemies across the board. Those are all the ingredients of some of the best higher difficulty settings I've ever seen. Which, if I may mention Copy Kitty again, if you don't play Copy Kitty's hard mode, you would seriously be missing out. It does everything here and even more. And this game's probably gonna do more as well. Okay, I think I caught my breath there. Yeah, that's a good method. Hasn't betrayed me yet. So that's a full refill, but only 5 max ammo. I think it's appropriate right now. Nothing too interesting so far. Pretty basic stuff. Wonder if unlocking more weapons is gonna give Skully more to work with. That's the other thing about Sword and Chaos. I'm pretty sure the unlocks are not gonna affect them. The weapon unlocks, anyway. Well, that's not true of Chaos Ship, actually, but it's not gonna drastically alter the gameplay, that's for sure. Yeah, for Overlord, you're just gonna find swords anyway. Who cares that you unlocked... which weapon did I even unlock? Gatling. Considering I picked up some ammo modules, maybe this is what I'm doing this time? I just realized if I keep this pattern going symmetrically, I can put a plus-shaped module in the middle. Oh, that would be aesthetically pleasing, wouldn't it? Building Skully based on what would make his module screen look as pretty as possible, like you're playing a Zool or something. I have no idea what's behind this monolith. Okay, it's just demon. Imagine later on if I'm like, oh, it's just firewall. That's fine. At least it wasn't that crazy thing that appears on loops. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's not good. I'm gonna use this mirror bomb at some point. I don't know where, I don't know when. It's gonna happen. I know. I think. I think that did something. Ooh. I'm not that crazy about backshot. I want to live. Use a discount supply here. Museum shipment, is that even worth it? I should probably grab this. This makes sense, but I kinda need this. That can work. And I can replace this whenever I want, because I think these are all one-time. Well, max ammo is passive. The refill is one-time. Is the max life passive? Okay. And yeah, I'll take all those little bonuses on top of 50% ammo. Sure, maybe it'll be crits. Is that a good spot? What did I guess I could test to see. Bomb shield. If I'm to assume max ammo is the only... I'll look at my life now when I close this. Yeah, the max life is also a permanent thing. So the max ammo is the only part of that that you would want to keep it for. So it's basically not worth keeping. It's almost like a convoluted one-time power-up, pretty much. Obviously, a Gatling weapon would, I'll find better ammo refills later, I think. Whoa! Like that would be a start. Ricochet. Fire rate. That makes sense. I think this is where you put the small modules. Because of how everything else is shaped, it just makes sense. So I guess this crit thing is always just a 3-tile straight piece. That's okay, I guess. Haha. Was not okay. Yeah, I want more modules. Again, screen wrapping. Do I stack Gatling, or it's an ammo refill? Crit chance and max life. I guess I could stick that in place of one of the small ones. Fine. I guess this is the run where I try to stack crit. Although, maybe stacking Gatling also could make sense. It is one of those that can be stacked. It could go in here, it could replace this. I need to remember that I have one Ricochet. Oh, it's a straight beat. No, that's too awkward a shape. If it were a 3-tile corner piece, maybe, but I don't know if corner piece is the right way to refer to it, but I think you understand what I mean. This is more worthwhile than this, and so is this, so... Now I'm thinking ahead. Before I was just, I'm gonna fill out all the spots and then I'll start replacing stuff. Now I think I know long term what I'm looking for. If you told me that I had a real risk of dying to a floor 1 boss on loops, I wouldn't have imagined it going quite the way it did. Amazing. Oh, I guess you're supposed to use the friendly fire on these as well, the way they're placed to get stuck there. Expansion port, yeah. I feel the same way about this as I do about the one that hates on bosses. Why does it exist? It's so boring. It's early enough that this is good. Do I want more shops or more items in shops? I'm on floor 3. I saw that shop. Oh, this is a great investment. So now I'm picking between these two. I could need serious life support in floors 6 and 7. Even with the discount, maybe I won't be able to buy out everything, but on later floors where there's more money to be made... Docked myself. I was not expecting that. It doesn't reflect anywhere here, does Okay, now I understand what that enemy was. It found the sunglasses. Oh, the ghost blocks are way scarier now. This room is something. Oh, I should use the ricochet, yeah. Yeah, now would be a time to fight martyrs properly. And the blinking I mentioned before will definitely be handy. There, none of them got to attack. And some people scoffed when I mentioned that in the Discord. Oh, why don't you just kill them with your insane damage that I assume you have? I'm like, you literally can't do that sometimes. I guess if I'm a bit non-confrontational and I would let stuff like that slide in the moment, I can just save it for later and say it in a video. I don't really hold grudges. I remember things, which I know is part of being able to hold a grudge, but still. I think I need ammo. I felt really weak there. Oh yeah, icicles are stopped by water, which is another... There's so many little nuances in this game. It really elevates it. Begone, foul beast. Okay. Can't be there. Can't be here. So keep on going. I need to recognize a good place to use my gold bomb. The sooner I use it, the better, I think. I can't get over the sunglasses, that's so awesome. I love little cosmetic details like that. They're useless, but I want to pick up the sunglasses of Skully now, just because that's the thing. Which reminds me, I'm just gonna mention any game that pops into my head. I hope you don't mind. Oh, the fish. Oh, no. Not the fish. I thought it might be there. Oh, but that used the gold bomb. Yeah. Whatever. Speaking of little cosmetic details, I got a friend of mine Epic Battle Fantasy V because he likes turn-based single-player games. I thought it was a safe bet. I like EBF 5 a lot. We could also... I'm just gonna finish that thought before I pick any of these items, because now I'm scared again. In EBF 5, aside from stats and abilities, equipment also has a lot of cosmetic effects. For instance, both of the female characters, all of their headwear changes their hairstyle. So sometimes I wanted to equip a specific piece of headgear because the other pieces weren't that relevant and it looked good. Fashion souls, I guess that's what I'm saying. It's the same concept. That is so eerie. Was someone or something there until I bought all the items? They're really pulling out all the stops. EBF 5 is great, by the way. And I did play some of the series. Wait a minute, this is gonna be modules. Hunter attachment. Hunter add-on. Chance to fire an additional homing shot. Why not? Probably because it's awkward to implement. That's the belt mechanism. Technically, I could ditch that and then replace these with the same shape. Just, that's how I incorporate. That's the exact same spot I put the 2x2 square before. I really think the ammo is kind of insignificant. If I abuse bomb regen, it does give me slight periods of increased power, but it's probably only particularly good if you stack it. So, there. Does the homing shot benefit from the crit, so it also has a chance of being a crit? Okay. Maybe I should finish that thought about Epic Battle Fantasy before I go. I've always liked the Final Fantasy series narratively, and when it comes to presentation and music, definitely the music, but I've never found the gameplay compelling. Yeah, I'm one of those people. It's too repetitive, it's not well balanced, there's too much randomness, so even if it were difficult, that would suck. I think the Epic Battle Fantasy series manages to cut all of the fat out of a Final Fantasy game and make the core gameplay actually compelling on its own. And it helps that you can make Epic Battle Fantasy V especially ridiculously difficult. Like, you need extensive knowledge of the game so that you don't get stuck fighting one mini-boss or proper boss and not being able to proceed with the rest of the game. And there's no way to grind your way past it either, which is good because there are solutions that don't require stats, and the game is really well balanced statistically. It's designed around the idea that you're going to do every unique handcrafted encounter, because there are no random encounters, once. And that'll basically leave you at the exact appropriate level for the next gate, be it a boss or mini-boss. So yeah, fan of that. Lots of fun. Oh, I see what that is. Is it phasing, or did I accidentally equip phasing at some point and I didn't notice? Maybe I should enable the hitbox on Skully. That's tougher. That's not how I remember that pattern going. Oh, I guess they changed the effect of destroying the body segments. The bullets used to behave differently and travel in different directions. Now they just seem to not be icicles, so weatherproof doesn't work on them, I assume. That's fine, I guess. Sure. Doesn't tell me what the chance is. I know they probably don't want you min-maxing absolutely everything, but I would like to see what the chance of that happening is. Or if it's based on some other stat or something. This is like the polar opposite of the previous Skully run. High fire rate, low damage. Crit chance, the max life persists. This is the same. I mean, I could just replace that, get some scrap, refill 10% on my ammo, otherwise nothing happens. Or I could ditch crit chance in favor of more base damage. And this is what I'm talking about, like, crits multiply your damage. So, whether I'm building crits or not, I don't need to max out my crit chance, I just need enough crit chance for it to be relevant and efficient. There are correct answers. Some people talk about stats like this as if it's a matter of opinion. It's like, no. What amounts to more DPS? That? You should pick that. But what if I like the feeling of crits more? Oh, and what if I like the feeling of dealing less damage more? Then I would play the game poorly on purpose. You know? Doesn't actually make any sense. But I really don't think that level of optimization should be necessary in any game, even if it has robust systems like this. Because then it just invalidates any suboptimal build, right? Why can't I make up my mind? This is also going to be 2 hours, isn't it? I think my fire rate is high enough. I will ditch that for the time being. I don't have enough. Wait a minute. Explosives. Bombs for... Well, I'm spending all my ammo for the... Sure. Wait. I ditched the... They're not permanent items. You replaced the thing that gives you ammo. Don't be stupid. Oh well. Fire and ice. Maybe some interaction between fire and ice enemies would be a cute little addition to the game, assuming it doesn't cause problems. Fine. This is what I mean, like, that felt bad just now. Why? Because I didn't need that much ammo, and it was a random drop. That's the problem with Gungeon's ammo system. I never find a full refill when I actually need it. Like, maybe I used up all the ammo on some gun I don't care about, and then I get a full refill, and I'm like, I mean, I guess technically it's more efficient to use it on the gun that I don't like. So I'll do that, and then I don't use that gun because I don't like it, so... But if full ammo items are something consistent and you can see the rooms that can give them to you, then you can either do those rooms, in Monolith's case, when the game was called Monolith, you can do a room when you're at full life, beat the boss hitless with no weapon, and you get rewarded with a consistent source of maximum ammo. If you have a weapon, you can time visiting the mini-boss right when your weapon would have run out of ammo, and take full advantage of the full ammo refill. It felt so good. I miss the old drops. I'm sorry. Occasionally I get reminded of it and I want to bang my drum. I hope it's not annoying. I am trying to say to look at it from slightly different angles each time, so I'm not just repeating myself. I do like these homing shots a fair bit, to be honest. They're pretty cool. What a choice. I think... doubled. Wasn't it triple before? So I guess it's reworked, not necessarily nerfed. Okay, I'll take it. I don't know, maybe this was always a danger room. These shards are mostly meant to box you in, so when they're the only thing left, they don't really do much. there 3 mini-bosses? No, there's still 2 at this point. Floor 5 has 3, and every subsequent floor has 3. Or 3 nimbuses. I am referring to the locks on the door, so yes, it's nimbuses. I preached about it, I should get it right. Well, I explained it. I hope it wasn't preachy. I hope nothing I say here is preachy. I tend to disregard people who have that tone myself. Okay. About the mini-boss drops, I do understand the perspective of most people wouldn't earn the full ammo refill most of the time anyway. But I think the system could be revamped. Or if the problem is that it would be too overpowered to be earning that many full ammo refills so early, I say make it even harder to earn them. I would be happy with that. For example, since shields exist, that would make it slightly easier to stay at full life. So what if we add shields to the deterministic mini-boss drops? If you're missing any life, they drop 1 heart. This is how it worked before. If you're at full life, they used to drop the full ammo refill then. I would add an extra step. If you don't have a shield and you're at full life, you get a shield. If you're at full life and you have a shield, that's when you get the full ammo refill. I think that would be cool. Or some variation on that concept. Just make the deterministic drops more complicated, I guess. Incorporate new stuff into them. Okay, gotta focus. I think that was the last point I wanted to bring up about that. You know what? I will no longer talk about mini-boss drops. In fact, excuse me, that was me opening my drawer. Just for the memes and for myself. No mini boss drop talk. And I will take that sticky note and place it right under my screen. And now I will never bring that up again. Even more crit chance. Or I can just take it. What was this again? Piercing and... I mean, piercing is probably really good. But crits would be better against bosses that are pretty much unaffected by piercing for the most part. I wouldn't mind finding this later. But for now... I guess I could put a long piece in here if I do that. Well, alternatively, I can do this, and I can put a T-piece there. Could replace one of these. That's 4% damage and 5 max ammo. That's 10% max ammo. I guess I'm low on ammo a lot of the time anyway. But the ammo gains are percentage based. That's a percentage of my maximum, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna do this and leave most of my options open. I just had a thought. If Sunglasses Skully is not in the thumbnail, tell me I fucked up. Okay, what do you do, Malice Engine? Or Malice Engine. Yep. That's amazing. I love that. That's great enemy design. If there were only Malice Engines in the room, the but there was more than one enemy, would they still do that? Probably, right? Oh, loop exclusive rooms make sense because of stuff like that. Oh my god. That's amazing. I didn't really want to use the shattering bomb, but I pressed the bomb button for... Okay, okay. Shops. Shops galore. Shops good. Oh no. What do we got? I guess that's pretty good. Pickaxe would be kind of convenient. Oh, I forgot how expensive cards are, and this is after they lowered their prices. I can afford both of those, I suppose. Eventually. I'm the real Skully. All you other Skullys are just imitating. I have to just stop and soak this in, because what the heck? I wish... Fire's a Giga Laser. I didn't think it was called that. Okay. Cool. I was right about something. Accidentally. Like, I fear that if I buy out all the items, or if I come back, this thing's gonna attack me. Or if I just sit here and stare at it, it's gonna jump scare me and the game's gonna close. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. But I don't want to say where that happens, because I want it to catch people off guard. So I won't even mention the name of the game. Gain 2 orbital runes. Bonus melee sword slash on a cooldown. I like orbital runes, I think. I guess I could also place this right here, and then I could fit a T-piece here. This is fun. This is genuinely really fun. Crit chance, damage max ammo. Oh wait, I have 2 carburetors. Yeah. Which are... Apparently a carburetor has something to do with fuel combustion? I looked it up like 3 days ago, so I've forgotten the details. It's a real thing. I know that much. Less ammo, less damage. That's fine. Oh, so that's your damage multiplier, that's your actual flat base damage number. After the multiplier, I assume? And after effects like Gatling? I guess so. Yep. The runes. Oh, that looks cool. You know what? The new Skully is sort of reminiscent of certain shmups that try to be action RPGs. Like Ginga Force, and I guess R-Type Final. I remember they were both highly customizable. That's a cool thing to have in your game. If you want to cover all of your bases of appeal, I suppose. Hey Funnel, can you please die? Okay, I think I was hitting the 2 side pieces instead of the core. Both Funnel and Pipeapede, because Funnel is just a big Pipeapede. I could totally go to Tier 4 Temple. Oh no. This run will never end. I'm gonna try not to get hit at all, but I'm not so sure now. 15, yeah, 16, yeah. What was I gonna say? Destroying any segment other than the one that has an eye on a pipe of bead doesn't actually do anything. For funnel, it might limit where the bullets can come from, thus making it more predictable, but the fight's gonna take so long, it's probably not worth it. I think I need more bombs for this. Okay, if Ordinator takes it away from me, it's not meant to be. Because Ordinator shouldn't be that bad. I don't think. Alright. Oh, I'm close to base power. What the heck? He started doing his last pattern. That's not supposed to happen if you're... I might be making mistakes in how I'm building Skully then. Another carburetor, and I think I need it. I could just replace that carburetor, or I could put it over here for the time being. I'll put it here. I think I need more damage. Now you see, in this situation, if I'm actually close to base power as Skully, the life scaling that Temple used to have, I assume it doesn't have it anymore, I hope it doesn't, it would have absolutely just crapped all over this run. Like, oh, your damage is not high enough? Lol. Imagine not having damage. It's not like it's random. I might have to back out of here. I will save the flan for later. I think that would be wise. I will take the shop for now. Again, auto fire shouldn't be a thing. Mirror heads exist. You shouldn't be shooting all the time. Alright, that's just the animation for the... Yeah, that doesn't actually damage you. Good, good. Backup sword. Oh, well, where were you earlier? That is good. I'll take that for now, and I'll think about the rest of this. Right, those fireflies are actually pretty beefy when compared to swarmers. I'll take the familiar sounds. That's such a cool pattern. It's one of those patterns that's just pretty to look at. I like this build, but it's definitely missing something. Damage, maybe. Oh, I think I saw that before. They leave behind homing shots. I think that's a loop behavior. Or is it a hard mode behavior? I don't know, actually. Much could have changed. I'm sure if I paid attention to what parameters I had on the run, where I saw those homing bullets before, I could figure it out, but maybe you can figure it out instead. See, if you had an option for anti-magic, just slaughter those rooms to the right. Or this room, I suppose. I don't think I got hit there. That was good. Okay. Yikes. Okay, I think I got that. Demon with a halo. Cool. I need to do build crafting, absolutely. High caliber. I don't know how the numbers on that work out, because I don't know how much it affects fire rate. And damage, because it's not just that small damage bonus, I'm pretty sure it's more than that. Like, high caliber does even more bonus damage, I think. It's a straight line. I'll try it. I think it goes here. I did mention that I could put a long piece here, so I lose 4% damage for 5% damage. I also lose 5% max ammo. Oh, it's gonna... Wait, let me put it to the right spot. It is gonna have my fire rate and double my damage. Well, how does that work out exactly? 1% extra damage stat, but my base damage has been doubled on top of that. Huh. It's certainly interesting. Does it affect every additional thing, like the runes and the homing shots? It's time to science. Oh, I think these mini-bosses had a naming convention, like... what was it? DRD_mage, in this case? That would be 8 characters. I think that felt fine. It didn't take a million years. I don't know. I have the flan, I have the shop. I think I just need to kill rooms before they kill me. This room is, I hope you like portals, or rooms like that are gonna drive you crazy. Oh no. Freaking Enigmancers, man. Also, I saw it locking on to destructible bullets, so I guess that's what God with Don't Name does? I feel like that just makes it more unreliable. Wonder what the Skully meta is. People are... I forget, do these things take away your current life when they hit you? Or do they just lower your max life? I picked up the cart that... yeah. Ironheart. So I guess I want the max life item for that reason, and I'm also not impressed with these. That was just one. That's tolerable. Circle strafe. Wait, I get a shield drop anyway. I have no blessing. Count 0 blessings. First time I've microed that. Worked out. Kept my shield. Good. Pretty sure this non-default weapons, but wait. How does that work with Skully exactly? I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. I'm pretty sure you need ammo for this to be good, but Skully already has an ammo problem from what I can tell. Sure. clear that, then I'll have 2 bombs. I'll buy this, I'll see what happens. Well, I don't remember Side Blade being that good. What shape is it? Nah, that's terrible. I think High Caliber has been worth it so far. I don't feel weaker. Maybe I'm a little stronger. I don't know what this guy would be called if I'm right about that naming convention. Enough of that. It wasn't too bad. I think it's because the runes are targeting in a bad way. They were hitting the shield more often. My ammo's kind of worthless, honestly. I'll just take that. Maybe if I stacked more max ammo, it wouldn't be quite so bad. Yeah, that'll help me. That's life support. Go to 15, and then did I get... Oh, that's a combo. Returnal has the exact same combo with these 2 exact same passives. It's pretty funny. Okay. When I bomb at the wrong time, a little piece of me dies. And that I might actually die in here. Again, is this worth it? I like that I'm considering that even on loop 2 in hard mode. But if there's 2 of them, that would be pretty bad. I have the healing. I have 6 healing on standby, so I can go up to 15. I guess if they lower my max life, my healing could give me shields anyway. Sure. This is a proper dungeon. Okay, it's just 1. Wonder what the odds of there being 2 are. Is it just 50%? I assume the AoE on those larger bullets is deadly. Oh, I'm just getting random drops from Fortune in here, aren't I? I have Fortune, right? Yes, I do. Another shop. Shops are good. Damn it. The other 2 ships I'll be rotating without bombs. I'm gonna be significantly tougher than this, but who knows? Maybe Skully, maybe building Skully properly is hard enough that it's gonna even out. Shield, and another part. Life. No more. Full ammo. Worth considering. Save money for... Oh, I think it's much more efficient to buy Flan than this, right? Okay. I may bomb this. No, it's not that bad. I will bomb that, though. I think I was out of position. Alright. One left. Life. I have a full ammo refill. I'm gonna use that for Warden, probably. Yeah. Please don't kill me, Flan. Interesting that only the gem on the statue flashes when you damage it. Is that to imply that the statue itself is not an enemy? Possibly overthinking that. That's a cool room. I thought that exploding rune would still go off. Never let down your guard, okay? Don't rely that the moment the enemy dies, you're safe, because why would you? You're not the center of the universe, are you? Oh. That was the end of the flan section, so I got the flan. And yes, I am keeping up the slight nuance in pronunciation. Obsessive, isn't it? Yeah, those wall lasers are not accompanied by bullets. That's what's unique about the statue. The statue enemy. It's shield. Every little bit matters. I'm gonna go to temple as often as possible. I think this is compelling. The runs are gonna be long, but I've gotten into a habit of doing chapters, so should be fine. Should be fine. When does that thing start shooting a spread of 3 of its weird projectile? I remember that being a thing. At least a spread of at least 3, actually. Oh, the little guys can also fire those. That was bad positioning. No bombs here. Yeah, perhaps the runes are annoying. I didn't realize they have that lock-on behavior. That kind of sucks. They're unreliable. Maybe I'll replace them if I find another good module. Ah. I saw those bullets from the ceiling. How many of those will there be on loop 13? Oh. Okay, okay. I have a full refill. I don't care about that. Question is, do I actually take that refill? Or do I take more life? I think the refill is pretty useful, actually. The side blade. Whoop. I did notice that before, that maybe the layering is messed up with the prices. It's minor, but heads up, devs. Assuming they have the time to watch my ridiculously long runs. Clip this for the devs, anybody watching. If you want to, anyway. Oh, I should have rotated this so that is here. That does annoy me ever so slightly, so I apologize if it annoys you. Is it a straight line? That's the mass injector. The weak spot is probably good. Oh right, it was an L piece. Or I guess a V piece, but it's never rotated 45 degrees. Anyway. I don't think it actually makes sense to take anything else. I just don't think the sword is that good. Also, I thought I disabled swords. Does this not count as a sword? Maybe not. I think I take this. Wow. My cup runneth over. And full ammo. And I hope for the best. I think this is pretty good, minus the lack of bombs, but... Let me just readjust, stretch, crack knuckles, adjust no mini boss drop talk, sticky notes. You're not gonna do anything too insane on loop 2, are you? Okay, I think I comprehend that pattern now. Just wasn't paying attention there. Focus, this is just the beginning. That wasn't expecting that much to converge on me. Okay, this is hard. This is genuinely really hard. No. Maybe I should enable the hitbox from here on out. Oh, sword waves now. Really? I moved the wrong way. I don't think you dash those sword slashes, I think you... Okay. Right, it doesn't end there. Last run makes me think that for a second, but no. Like this. I really don't like this. Warden is so fun to fight. That's another problem with the life scaling. It used to annoy me. Like, I used to despise Warden because he just repeated his patterns twice each in the worst case scenario, and that was bad. That was artificial difficulty. I'm going to use that phrase again. You know, I dodged the ball the first time. Why are you not dead already? And that was one phase. Imagine 4 phases of that. But that felt good. That was good. So I can take 3 hits, and then I'm done. Yeah, the tell for this attack is so important and useful now. Damn it. That shouldn't have been a hit. I had that. Okay. That's the bouncing one. Had to dash out of the way so it doesn't close in on me. True, you do play better when your life is low. You can't afford to be stupid. Okay. Technically, all three of the main phases are exactly the same, so, you know. I did this twice, why not thrice? I can't believe I finally understand that bullet pattern. I think it was changed slightly to be more chaotic. I remember it being much more predictable before. And that would make sense, the changes. It's Chaosgod after all. Not predictable God. God of the obvious. I would consider doing the thing, but no. Oh god, my heart skipped a beat. Edge of reality. I disabled swords, right? Did I not? Did that not save? I'll look at that later. Temple game. Have the shield. 5 life is surprisingly good. Chaosgod only hit me a single time. And this is why you practice. Use the mirror. Use it. Oh, that looks awesome. But I don't know if I can incorporate it. Wear that which gazes from without. Considering how weak this build feels, maybe I should. So what would that do? What are these? Carburetor, whatever. Mass injector. But I don't know how the charge on Edge of Reality works. No, but I can get rid of Gatling as well. So we're back to something more normal. And then I can put an L piece here, a small piece here, another small piece here. Sure. That is also screenshot worthy. I think. I guess I could use the scrap from the salvage to buy stuff as well. I can't believe the run is not dead. I wonder if they changed Edge of Reality too. It was kind of busted. It was just a sword that hits through walls, and its sword beam does entirely too much damage. It used to, anyway. And it also had a charge similar to Grasp of Entropy. Life. I'm playing Recovery now. The icicles create bullets. Get that through your skull. I don't want you taking hits from that all the time. I bully myself. Oh yeah. Forgot about that, but Chamberlain can destroy those ghost blocks. I think they can destroy all destructible blocks, actually. Did I crush one with a... What exactly happened there? So yeah, those claws used to be the charge effect of Edge of Reality. And I can see the sword slash, Skully's sword slash effect. So you would just shoot out a wall of, like your next projectile would create a wall against one of the edges of the play area that damages enemies and also has those claws coming out of it and grabbing enemies. It was insanely powerful. It just killed stuff entirely too fast. It wasn't that interesting to actually use. It was just a sword otherwise, really. I honestly think the shop blessing with all the other shop stuff is perhaps too much, and I would rather have secrets. But I have to look for them. Maybe one appeared. This game does generate more floor. Why does that sound like that? That's worrying. This game does generate more of the floor as you're playing the floor. There are several effects that do that. Okay. I did micro that, at least for a little bit. Oh, Magic Pack is active. It is possible to get this. See, I'm on top of the portal. So if I can do that same thing, no. It's a little finicky, but it's possible. There. If you go back at just the right time, you won't clip into the portal trigger again. Is this a loop exclusive, bro? Okay, I guess I was just unlucky. I guess that's... Skullies have this weird property where they have an extra attack. At least some Skully variants do. They have an extra attack that they only trigger sometimes. Do I even shoot this thing? It's probably worth it. I'll get a second bomb and then I'll shoot it. I'm taking no chances. Not after that temple. That temple was awesome. Okay. What was I saying? So those cool Skullies who are just like me, with their nice glasses, the DNA pattern only happens randomly. They just shoot it to make them more unpredictable. The Cyber Skullies also shoot their burst of blue needles randomly the same way. Okay, Fortune and Magic Pack, you're still pretty good. Is this a good room to... Yeah, it is. I mentioned other depictions of Monolith, but not the most glaringly obvious one. I really like this mural. It's so cool. Is there like a tendril going into this mage's face? Eldritch shit must have been happening there, man. You're not so scary, Red Cap. In fact, your red spread pattern seems easier for some reason. Is that another nerf? Should I be counting nerfs at this point? Oh yeah, the Omnimancer is also immune to Earth. which includes these toggling tiles. Kinda messed up, but makes sense. Come on, man. He's camping. Can't get him. There we go. Oh, the sword. I guess the sword goes through that shield. Thank you, pickaxe. Oh, pickaxe is gonna show me the blessing secrets, isn't it? Oh, that's great. Extra POW, yes. I can get more stuff from shortcuts. I can defend myself. So, based on how low I got and how hard I had to try... Oh, I see that addition to... That's cool, actually. I really like that. Based on how hard I had to try to get through Temple there, do you agree with me that Overlord is nothing, and even the original Overlord with his really difficult Phase 3 pattern could hardly be called a difficulty spike when compared to that? And I know, it's an optional level, but still. Nerfing a challenge people are stuck on isn't gonna help them beat the game. If everything that comes after is even harder, they're just gonna get stuck on a different thing and complain about that. And then what? Anyway, I've touched on that before. Maybe I'll add more sticky notes so that I don't repeat myself. You're back! I'm so happy to see you, genuinely. Let's do that while I still have a shield. Frickin' tag. One. Okay. Ghosts. Ghosts are fine. Asteroids are also fine. Was that Astrodotus? I don't remember this exact series of enemies. Oh, the stuff in here not scale? I can see how, since you have to do these hit lists, that would be ridiculous if it did. I love this thing. I genuinely love it. It's the snake boss. Should I be collecting the cherry? I definitely should, right? Or is that just a warning? No, it's a warning of where the snake is gonna go. Okay. That's cute. That's lovely. While I'm at it, shoutouts to another UFO 50 game, Magic Garden. It's basically a design improvement on Snake. I love it. I want to get millions of points in it someday. Yes, the score goes that high, if you weren't aware. It's crazy. Napalm packets. It's like trying to incorporate a... What's a good analogy? It's like I'm asked to add a metal rod to my sandwich. And it's longer than the sandwich is wide. I don't know if that was any good, but that's all I could come up with. Maybe... Nah, crits are fine, I think. I don't know, I need to run the numbers, that's all it is. That's all crits are, once again. AoE, damage over time, that's also just numbers. Yeah, no. Geolord. The guy was one of the wealthiest men of the time. must have seen a lot of potential in our undertaking. One could say without his investment, this site would not exist at all. This whole clan is down here. Though I think he might be regretting that. Have I seen Geolord, or is he a loop thing, or I don't know. That name means nothing to me right now. Deep down they all know they're not real. We've died long ago. All that remains are our echoes. Are we all chasing echoes? No reason not to make the best of it. Now that I can get behind. Cool, cool. I love that snake boss. What is it called? It's clearly... It's in the same family. Just by looking at it, I can tell it's in the same family as the Swarmers and Devourer. And the worm in, the worm mini-boss. Oh, breakables, right. Breakables. Did I interpret Juggernaut to be... I guess what I said still applies, but it's less relevant. I interpreted it to be everything. That would be ridiculous. Excavation bomb. Would it work in here? Ah, nah. It'll work on the top wall, I guess, but that's it. It's a lot of homing bullets. Hepaphilia. Wait, what? Flag? Why didn't I read that? Next floor has an additional special room. Sure. What does a flag have to do with that? I just incorporate that here. Not much to think about. I was joking about these repeating symbols that every single one has, but maybe that is a thing. This is the weirdest thing to bring up, but I really like the Gemcraft franchise. And in at least one of the games there was a similar grid-based passive bonuses thing where you put in puzzle pieces. Actually, I think the newest game, Frostborn Wrath, has that. And if you match up the symbols on your puzzle pieces, you trigger even more generically useful stat bonuses. So there's another element to the puzzle besides fitting as much stuff as you can. It would be cool if that were a thing here. I guess I'll full clear. There's just one room left. Oh, that's what pipe of beads do. Okay, so the core falls and explodes into flames and shrapnel. Okay. I really wish I could precisely take them out then, but I can't. Not with this build. What do you got? Oh. Okay. That could work. That would give me a shield, right? Piercing is worth considering. That's mostly fine. No, but the shield is redundant. I don't really need the bomb. The bomb is negligible. I'm sticking to my crits, so yeah. Yeah. Isn't there at least a spot where I can open 2 excavated rooms with this? Nah, whatever. Huh? Why did that? Oh, okay. Pickaxe doesn't help with those, huh? That probably was worth a purchase, honestly. I mean, I guess the power bombs make sense here. I don't think I'll be struggling financially. I don't know if I if I pointed this out, but ancient can of tuna, extremely valuable. Pick it up this instant. This tooltip brought to you by Klein's, I guess. Okay, there. Heard of threading the needle, but I don't think it was supposed to go like that. Okay, now this feels pretty strong. Was that 5% crit chance that big of a deal? I think I'll need these bombs later, so... If Monolith, at some point in the loops, has an extra phase, I will try not to scream. Because that would probably be painful, right? Oh, what am I doing? It's even more max ammo, so it's just good to replace this. Yeah. That's not right. That is cursed. You're not supposed to be here. And you're dangerous too. Yeah, there are loop exclusive rooms, absolutely. This is one of them. Are these plus arrangements here specifically so you can make them teleport into a corner like that? I am scared. I thought the fear was over, but it's not. Endless night terrors. Thank God. Eternal Seekers teleport so they don't deal contact damage, so you can dash through them to escape getting cornered like that. Pro tip. What do you do differently, if anything? Nothing, I guess. No, I didn't want to destroy that. Extra pow's messing me up. I need to play it safe. Ammo's whatever. If I find one way to refill my ammo before the boss, that would be fine. All of the bombs, all of the time. I am not good enough. I am not good enough. This is crazy. This is good even without ammo. Hello, Soulmonger. I never... Or wait, no. Soulmonger was the other thing. You're the Engorged. There. I'm glad I caught that. I should know the name of this thing. Everyone knows the Engorged. How are you supposed to curse it out by name if you don't know its name? You know? That was a well-timed full ammo refill. See, random full ammo refills make sense on Skully, I guess. But if your weapon breaks when it runs out of ammo... No, that doesn't work. So, Pack Rat. I will pretty much auto-pick Pack Rat if it's ever relevant. I think it's only irrelevant with Chaos Ship. There is a room with multiple polyps. in this floor. It's horrifying. I think fatigue is setting in for me. Yeah, those blocks don't toggle, that's weird. I would use a basic bomb before a power bomb in an empty room, so I do that with extra POW. Okay, okay. I assume the loop exclusive rooms will only become more numerous and more common the deeper into the loops I get. Ah, it's the Gestalts doing their thing, just like I said. I wasn't accounting for it. I do not want to hear that sound again. That was a horrible sound. I should only hear that sound. Enough of this nonsense! Can you give me the life deal at some point? No. Storm. Frickin' storm. I have to take it. They got me again. I need to respect the Gestalts. They're only gonna get worse as they fire more bullets, I'm sure of it. The way the shot music gets cut off by that is so unnerving. Oh, hello, Electrode. Yeah, I'll need those. Although maybe clearing some more rooms would have been wise, too. I can't full clear floors. My survival depends on not full clearing the last 2 floors, I think. I guess once the last enemy is dead, you can bomb to get rid of revenge attacks, because it'll use a basic bomb instead of a power bomb at that point. I assume. Oh, those claws do stop enemies from moving around. That's nice. Or at least drag them in a direction. That's just a permanent buff, like on Chaos Ship. Sure. Wait, does pickaxe reveal those? And yeah, generated. Oh, which of these is better? I guess this gets me closer to a shield. Sure, I think an even amount of life. Well, no. Double damage is not common enough for me to be considering that. Let's not be ridiculous. How did I just so quickly go in between the 2 tells for the lasers? It just sort of happened. It was a pure reflex. Maybe the tiny blue sword would be a good idea. Ditching 5% crit chance. Oh, these are the same, right? Fire speed goes up. What? Fine by me. Or wait, it doesn't? Why did it show 100% there? Was that a... I mean, it makes sense that it doesn't. I don't know why it would. That's weird. Oh, 2 of these. None of those. So, sure. Saw that. Do I want to stack that? I don't think so. Can I just... Wait, that's crit. Yeah, and I ditched the... Wait, do I still have runes? The runes are permanent? Huh. I mean, I'm pretty sure permanent runes were a thing for Skully before, so I guess that just sticks around. As a concept, at least. I think I ditch this. I don't really want to incorporate that. This is better in this case. Yeah, I'll just refill some ammo. That's perfectly fine. No, I'm not doing that. Let's not be silly. I thought you would disappear and be all creepy. I have Storm. I do have Storm and some bombs to regenerate. Fine. Fine. Hope I don't regret this. Oh, the danger. And this is why Magic Back Storm and Fortune is ridiculous. I already have a shield. It's rather pointless. Wait, pick this up and... I guess max life is better. Really pushing my luck here. One more. Okay, I'm gonna admit something right now. Second win kinda makes sense when the game gets this hard. Like, if I found second win in nowhere after taking a bunch of hits from this position, that would be really good. But I don't need it. You might need it, though. Consider it. Don't be like me. You don't have to be so stupid. What? No, never seen a ghost with a skull with sunglasses before. That's a terrible start. That pattern is dangerous just because one of the aimed lasers can get you before you know it. Yeah, that. Yeah, there's a tell, but... Yikes. There's not much time to react. Bad streaming. Didn't think that one would get me of all patterns. New sound effects. Scared the shit out of me, but that's an old one. Why has it never done that before? Oh, that looks a little different. Cool. Again? I don't think it has any damage resistance during this transition, so I'll just keep on pelting it. Yeah, sliding along the edge with a diagonal dash is very useful right there. If you end up on the wrong side of the screen for this pattern, cheese, must cheese, delicious, delicious cheese. What is my favorite cheese? Probably Bulgarian white cheese. Well, now that I've said that, I'm Bulgarian, obviously. New lore just dropped for Corgris. This feels like a marathon. Okay, that kind of worked out. I don't know exactly what I did there, but it worked. That's what matters. Oh, these things again. Why are they not acting? I'm not sure why they couldn't see me, but fine. Mini bosses, life, get out. I have little faith that I can full clear this. Life. I picked up Storm. Is this like a crazy ghost situation where destroying them before they blow themselves up gives you scrap? The way the sprites were layered on those, can't help but wonder, intentional or not? It's nowhere, again. It's probably, maybe it was an oversight and they're like, oh, that looks weird, but this is nowhere, so that's perfect. I would believe that. Does the water freeze? But it's still there. Maybe later. I have a lot of bombs to regen. You must die. I'll deal with the red halo. It's fine. It's not like I could really reliably kill ghosts outside of its range anyway. I'm ready to be slow. I think that was my mistake with those guys before. Well, if you could call it much of a mistake. Oh, by the way, those ghosts that make enemies higher loop, if they don't have an enemy to upgrade, they'll beeline for you, and they deal double contact damage. So watch out. No, mashing's probably better. But that was still something. Maybe going into database. Well, it depends. I'll do that if I'm afraid of death. Otherwise I won't. Because it really is lame to shorten that fight. Ah, so those, the big ice ghosts shoot icicles, of course. This is a soulmonger. And the earlier version of that thing is called a soul extractor, I think. Legion. Just stream revenge bullets, it'll be fine. These guys. Okay. I guess my weapon was smarter than me. How am I doing these things? Give me the bombs. I guess these runs are pretty nutty. That's why they're going so far and they're recovering. Fire rate max ammo. Might be good. Lose 5% max ammo for fire rate. Yeah, that's worth it. I think. This could be a full ammo refill, so I'll save that for the boss. Again, could be. I want to belabor the point. Now, look at the sticky note. Now shut up. Gotta keep myself in check. Oh, the claw, of course. Can they shoot straight up? Maybe that also works. You do have to shoot the center of this thing. The sides do block bullets, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's pretty well defended, that thing. Which I think that mini-boss was from some other shmup, maybe some old project, I'm not sure, but I seem to remember something like that. Max ammo. That's an interesting proposition. I'll do a half measure. Okay, still... Oh, it's right there. Still looking. Looking for nothing. Sneaky little cracked one. Okay, at this stage, if database kills me with all of this, I deserve to lose, I think. And 2 more life for good measure. 25% ammo, 10% ammo, 10% ammo. Well, yeah. Like I said, unreliable. I think I can ditch the fire rate just so I can have ammo, right? Damage, good chance, yeah. Out of curiosity. Oh, yep, it's a repeat of last Skully run. I guess this is just how Skully runs go. It's definitely better than before, though. Definitely. By a long shot. I really like this use of invincible enemies. And as scary as that is, it is just a streaming attack, so you can... Even if every single ghost is firing a triple spread at you, you can tap your way through it. This feels a lot like... those phases feel a lot like the machine. I don't know if I said it was in the credits. I didn't draw attention to it, but the normal mode floor 6 boss is actually called the machine. It's just at first that you don't know its name, which I think is cool. Oh, I still have 6 bombs in reserve. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, if the... I think they just removed the visibility of the floor 7 damage penalty. And if that's true, then imagine if I had no damage penalty. I still think this is way too much. No need to bomb, I'll let the patterns happen. Oh no, there's a blast core. Is anyone there? My body, it won't move. Where am I? I can't see anything. I think that's about as many lines as they have. Looking good. Definitely. Especially now. That's enough. Definitely. Considering the difficulty was even higher, I guess I did a little bit better. I don't know. Can't really say. I won't be saving reports for now. I kinda want to fill the slots with interesting runs. But I'll see. Now, was that? Yes. Another lock is missing. Okay, now I know. Just gotta climb loops. Where are you, Devourer? You jerk. Next time, Arena Blaster again. Thanks for watching.